Welcome to another edition of the Car Guide Review. We are here today with the Ford Expedition. That's the 2018 vehicle. It's come to the region. We're going to be test driving this today. We are setting off from the Desert Palms, Dubai, and we will be driving all the way out to Ras Al Khaimah. So we have got a nice long route ahead of us. We expect the Expedition to live up to some of its hype because well, you know, for instance, it's the first time Ford is actually using this much aluminium on an SUV. It's dropped the weight of the car. We will fill you in with the details as the review goes on. But in the meantime, join us on this drive and we'll catch you on the other side. Welcome back. Now we're in the Expedition. This particular model is not the Platinum. We have got the XLT grade with us, but in terms of a feature pack, it pretty much matches what the Platinum offers. The model trims, of course, go through the Ford Expedition XL, then the XLT and the Platinum, and the two lower trims are available with their FX4 specifications as well. Now, what you get for your money in this car is a much modified interior. It still looks pretty much truck based, but the entire facade has been cleaned up. You've got a nice large display here in the center. The IP is again top notch. It uses a combination of analog dials and a digital display in the center. You of course get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the system, and in the Platinum what you get is a really top-notch sound system which is provided by B&O. So overall, you're getting the sort of package that is extremely contemporary, it's extremely competitive in the segment, and we are given to understand that in terms of price, the Expedition will be right there facing the competition. The difference between the Platinum and the Lincoln Navigator, if that's something which comes to mind, is largely that Lincoln has gone all digital down the center consoles. The interiors are, of course, completely luxury oriented, and you get the Revel sound system on the Lincoln. Other than that, this engine, the 3.5 liter Ecoboost engine, is what we really need to speak about. It's got 400 horsepower on tap, 650 Newton meters, and it comes with Ford's new generation of 10-speed gearbox. The 10-speed itself is quite interesting in that it allows you to pop down between 3 and 4 cogs when you really float the accelerator. And at the same time, you get a new generation of terrain response in terms of the drive mode here. So you can take it through sand, you can take it through gravel, and you can actually dial your responses in here, which is a completely new territory for the Expedition to be in. Other than that, it's a nice large SUV, extremely usable, 3 rows of very conveniently fitted out seats. You can pop the seat down and get your kids and reasonably large adults into the 3rd row as well. But what's really fun is that the Expedition still stays very truck based, and you can take it out into the sands as well. It's still heavy despite losing 300 pounds with the aluminium construction that's there in the structure, but it's still a heavy SUV. But it does handle sands, and we've seen some experience of that today. Okay, and we are finally back here at the Desert Palms Resort. After a rather long drive, we headed out to Ras Al Khaimah. We've done highway, we've done sand, we've done gravel, and we've got in a bit of mountain driving as well. And in each of those terrains, the Expedition sort of feels like it's very much at home there. You can still feel the size of the car, though the overall weight of the vehicle has reduced. The response on the steering is so much more immediate, and the combination of EPAS and the CCD on the springs makes the car so much more of an active participant in the drive. It's no longer that old Expedition truck that you are all used to. It's very contemporary, as I've told you before. The interiors are extremely modern, and with the Platinum package, you get a car which is almost luxury grade. So this time around, Ford has definitely got the market very much in the eyes with the Expedition. It follows on with the new generation Explorer. You're going to see more interesting models coming through Ford's future strategy, but much of that is going to be around weight reduction, like the Expedition has with its aluminium structure, and turbocharged engines like the Expedition has with its 3.5 liter turbocharged engine. So that's something which will underpin future Fords, but this Ford seems to be right in that sweet spot. Now, whether they get the price down so that they can take on the other full-size SUVs in the market, that's really market oriented. Let's see what happens in Oman. In the meantime, thank you for being with us. This is Raj Warrior for Car Guide signing off. Catch you on some other show with some other car and some other beautiful locale like this. Bye-bye.